Hi everyone, my name is Markus Müller. I'm a Senior Solution Architect in the Enterprise Integration team with CBS Corporate Business Solutions, and today I want to talk a little bit about S/4HANA integration and what might differ from the old ECC world. There are two main aspects that define how and how much integration differs when it comes to S/4HANA. The first aspect is which edition of S/4HANA are you going to? Are you moving to an on-premise installation of S/4HANA, or are you going into the public cloud? The second aspect is which migration approach are you using? Are you using a brownfield migration? Are you going greenfield? Or are you using a selective data migration? When we now look at on-premise world of S/4HANA, it doesn't differ that much. So what you need to do is code remediation for your interface proxies and reports to make sure that everything works properly under S/4HANA. That might mean adapting SQL statements. In addition, iDocs and RFCs are generally still available. The only thing that you need to check is that the structure is still the same as before, or you might need to adapt your interfaces. Also, the ABAP proxy runtime is still available under S/4HANA, as well as normally SOAP web services. In addition, you can also use OData services in your S/4HANA on-premise world. When we now look at S/4HANA public cloud, the world looks a little bit different. So in the public cloud, there is a set of standard APIs provided by SAP that you can use for your integrations. There are also some iDocs and RFCs still available in S/4HANA public cloud, but they are limited to master data scenarios. Generally, iDocs now have to be transferred as XML over HTTPS and not with RFC as in the past. Also important to mention is that the AIF, the Application Interface Framework, the Unified Monitoring and Backend Development add-on of SAP, is now generally available with your S/4HANA installation. And it doesn't matter if it's public or if it's on-premise. You can use the AIF for predefined SAP scenarios like the business partner integration without additional licensing costs. But if you want to use it and leverage the functionality for custom integration scenarios, there is licensing costs attached to it. Of course, an S/4HANA implementation is the perfect timing to rethink your integration strategy. You might think with a brownfield or selective data migration, you do not want to change too much to not overcomplicate the project. But in some cases, it really makes sense to look at the new technologies that are available. With a greenfield implementation, you want to rethink your integration strategy anyway. As you might have seen in one of my colleague Stefan Münchow's video about Integration Suite Uplift, it might make sense within your S/4HANA implementation project, think about moving from SAP Process Orchestration to Integration Suite. It might even make sense to do that before your S/4HANA implementation to lower the stress curve of your S/4HANA implementation project. So of course, this was now just a high-level overview of how S/4HANA integration differs from the old ECC world. If you're in an S/4HANA implementation project and need to rethink your integration landscape, reach out to us and we will see how we can help you in the future.